Boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to essentially the introduction, the pilot of the Great British Invert Show. This show is going to essentially run weekly, and we're going to explain all about it. But first, let me bring on my guests, my hosts, the people who are going to basically support me through this first one, and hopefully the rest of them. So, without further ado, let me bring on Amy of Rock and Roll.
Hello, people. How are we doing this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon, wherever you are in the world?
I mean, it could be anywhere. And Jeremy, of Jeremy's Wild World. How are we doing, buddy?
Hey, good evening, all.
So,
thanks for having me. Doing good, thanks.
Mate. Thank you. I'd like to apologise if my internet connection's a little up and down. I'm still hotspotting, just moved into my new house, so I'm not going to make excuses. But if it does suddenly go a little, that's why. So yeah, you'd think I'd be more prepared for this, right? Not at all. What do you think of my intro? Very cheesy, right?
I love it. No, I loved it. It was so cool.
It was awesome.
I just loved how you jam-packed like all these different inverts into it, and the little isopods. And
it's a good job. I've got a lot of friends in this hobby because I stole so many videos from people.
Copyright claims coming your way.
I ain't monetized, so like, no, it's awesome. We've even got people already watching, which is cool. There's probably quite a few people who can't even find my channel because we're only little, but we'll grow. We'll get bigger.
No, it's not that you can't find like keeper cards, because you put keeper cards in on YouTube and it brings up loads of videos, like literally reams and reams of videos that contain keeper cards. It just doesn't bring up your channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one thing you need.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. So yeah, no, with the whole Great British Invert Show thing. Essentially, I want to be covering different inverts that maybe none of us have ever dealt with. I mean, it's something that we're going to try and get on some guests. We're going to get on some different people who might be a bit more experienced than we are. I know Jeremy has a hell of a menagerie of different inverts. Amy herself has tons and tons and tons of stuff as well. I currently, shamefully, only have 2 on me right now, but anyone who knows the situation knows I've got a lot of spiders. So I'm looking forward to getting those back, to be honest. So this week we're not really going to be covering anything in particular. We're just going to chat about, really talk to the people watching and see what they kind of want and what we kind of want to do, because it's almost like a pre-show sort of pilot, you know. Again, we're not going to be covering everything we're going to do for the next show, but we're definitely going to be talking about it. So,
yeah.
In terms of, have you guys ever watched, and I don't want to necessarily say it, but have you ever watched the Great British Bake Off?
Yes. Sadly,
I haven't,
yes.
if I'm completely honest, I haven't.
Jeremy, if you like your baked goods, buddy, then it's perfect for you, mate.
I need to check it out at some point.
It's essentially it's a baking competition, but we're not going to be competing, not yet. Maybe in the future. Best enclosures, you know, best feed takedowns and stuff like that. We can kind of do that. There'll be no eliminations.
No eliminations.
We're gonna get guests in. We're gonna get some audience members in as well, because that's I think that's one thing I want to do. I want to not just pull in people from our hobby, but I also want to pull in somebody who has no connection to us whatsoever.
Yeah.
We're going to try and convince by the end this person, they're going to be like, you know what? I want a spider, or I want a centipede, or I want a mantis.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the aim of the game.
The aim of the game.
How it goes.
Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good.
So just want to say thank you to Greg, 8 Legs 4 Wheels, for saying like and share the stream, everyone. Yes, so if you can, guys, share this stream, because like Danny just said, his channel is pretty small at the minute and it's pretty difficult to find, but we want this to be a huge success. So if you can, you know, it don't cost you anything just to hit share it on your Facebook, your Instagram, wherever. Share it and see how many people we can get over to this amazing show. Come on, it's gonna be cool.
It's only going to get better, and if you come for the first one, then you know you're probably going to see the rest of them, hopefully, and it is just going to get better. So
yeah, it is.
I guess we'll see.
It's only going to get better from here.
We've still got quite a few people here though. Like Moon over Miami, hello, how are you doing? Incredible inverts and other animals. That's awesome. Incredible inverts and other animals.
Good old Phil.
That.
Yeah, we've got Phil, we've got Chaz in, we've got...
Oh, Chaz is here.
I think Rob might be here, actually.
Yeah, Acid Splash is here.
Yeah.
Amy's here too, Amy Bolton. Hi.
Nice. And Greg, of course. And Moon. Wow, that's a blast from the past.
Awesome. Hey, Angel. It's been ages.
Very long time no see him speak.
How are you doing?
Hello.
That's amazing. So yeah, looking at what Greg just said, then for the few, I'm guessing most of the people in here probably know what's been going on for the last few days in the Keeper card world, which is we have launched our third Kickstarter project for the Invert Starter Pack. Ooh. Amy's got the special.
I have mine already.
Jeremy's he already picked the Mikado.
That's the Mikado of me today.
I was going to say I'll swap the Mikado, but no, I won't. It's mine.
Hey man, that might be worth something one day. Like 20 quid maybe, 25.
Couple boxes of Mikado.
Chaz, absolutely you're a friend. Absolutely you're a friend, dude. We're all friends. Hi. Hi.
So yeah, Amy's showcasing it here. So yeah, I have the bag, which remember
this
more
people
so cool. to the Kickstarter. Kirsty's going to have a hell of a job because Kirsty makes all these by hand. So it's last time she had to make about 300.
Yeah, she did, but last time, like, see, look, I'm all ready, Danny. I got them all. This was the last one.
You know,
that's the bag.
Those ones are actually harder to make because there's like double layers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I found this fabric and I'm like, oh my god, it has to be done like that. It's just perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Because
I don't know like whether the green really shows up, but it's that like really bright kind of green.
Does. I think it matches the spiders, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
it does,
Jeremy.
yeah.
I feel like I've left you out now, bud.
That's all right. I've got my Mikado here, so it's all good. Yes, I've got my pledge in today, so
yay!
So yeah, I mean, this week's just going to be kind of introducing some of the other inverts that we're going to be covering, and we're not going to go small. We're going to get centipedes on here. Amy, would you like to find a centipede in the pack and potentially show them? Yeah, show them one of the centipedes.
But don't time me though, because I'll
take your time, man. Take your time.
Hey,
no way! Shut up, man. First card.
Wow, there it is.
Nice.
So trigger. I made these.
I need
the stigmas trigger the focus.
Believe me, I made these, and I should know that. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these pictures were provided by Tony from Venomous Visions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. And he's an absolute top guy for millipedes and centipedes, especially. Like, you should check them out if you've ever been interested in them. There we go. Yeah, Ethmostigmus Trignopodus.
Mm-hmm. No, if that's not a mouthful, guys, I don't know what is.
Maybe that'll be one of the challenges. We'll get guests on and we'll just try and make them say the names.
Scientific name competition. Yeah, we got to do
Scientific name competition. So, millipedes are one of them. Obviously, we're going to be doing millipedes as well. A lot of people keep millipedes. I know, Jeremy, you've got some millipedes, right?
Do I have any millipedes? I don't think so right now.
No? Do you know what?
One species I don't have right now.
I think Chaz had millipedes last time when he was on stream.
Oh, yeah. It was Chaz, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Chaz had the giant Africans.
Yeah, and size of a bus on his hand.
That is huge.
I need to pick up some millipedes again soon.
See how many there is.
Is that just this pack, or is that all the packs?
No, that's just the invert pack. Yeah.
You're asking the question.
Again, you'd think I'd know, right?
No,
it's quite interesting to see like all 3 packs together because they've got. Turns out to be quite a lot of cards. Hold the phone. If you bought all 3, you'll end up with a stack like this. It's like I said, there's absolutely tons. That's a lot of spiders and inverts I've covered, right?
And it's just a tiny fraction of what's in the hobby as well.
And then some, yeah. We've got a whole load more to cover. And the way the Kickstarter is currently going, I think we're going to be doing some. I know some of the stretch targets that I've not even announced yet are basically going to be mini booster packs for certain species. So we're going to be covering things like a bit more in depth. We're going to be covering more millipedes. We're going to be covering more centipedes. We've also got praying mantis, mantids, phasmids, and all sorts of stuff. Like we really are going to be pushing it all out there. Cockroaches as well, which I think are very underrated, and some of them are absolutely beautiful. So, and then snails,
definitely underrated.
Crabs, think inverts that you wouldn't even necessarily think were inverts, you know, like so. Covering all sorts of stuff. Maybe reptiles one day as well, but I'm probably going to have to wait for that because I'd have to learn how to look after reptiles. I have a tortoise and I have a snake, and that is it. I've got nothing else. So, yeah. Well, you're the snake expert in here, aren't you, Amy?
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. No, I mean I know enough about royal pythons or ball pythons, as they're also known as, but I don't know a lot about other snakes at all because I've never kept anything other than royal pythons. So, yeah, they're my go-to snake. I love them.
I've just got the corn snake, which is I got given it as a 5-foot male essentially, and it's just really, really calm, really chill. I went to feed it and it went to bite me. So I'm like, cool, that's chill.
Very chill.
Can have attitude.
So you got some more people in the chat as well. Tanya's turned up. Hey Tanya.
Hey Tanya.
Simon.
How are you?
Scarlett's here too.
And yeah, we got Chris as well.
Hey Chris.
We got the Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks.
Ooh.
My brothers, my sisters, all my friends and family. I love it.
It's awesome to see everyone coming on the stream.
I'm just trying to put these boxes.
On Friday as well. You know, I don't know if anyone's been out to like the Christmas markets or anything like that this year. Yeah, I know it's early days in December, but you know, a lot of people are kind of going out and stuff, and it's getting cold, so I'm just staying in more.
Yeah. It's not the nicest of weather.
I like my small office. It's nice and warm. When I come home, it's nice and warm in my room as well. So
I think you need a T-shirt that says it's not a bedroom; it's a bug room with a bed.
He really does.
I'm going to make that as my first merch. That's going to be my first T-shirt. I'm trademarking it now.
Trademark it now because that would be perfect.
I'm going to trademark it now. It's going to be my thing.
Yeah.
Roberto,
you know what, Sonic? That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. You guys give me something to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
If we're the first ones to see it when you've designed it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, please show us, yeah.
It now gives me an excuse because I've been looking at making stickers and little business card things.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna be walking around the shows with just a bug room bedroom shirt.
So
do you sleep on the couch? No.
Yeah, with them. You got your own little
I
enclosure.
pay the bugs in food to let me stay in the room. They take their payment in crickets.
People out there that would have to be paid to stay in your room, mate. You've got that many in there.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd be
you
fine
can
with
pay
it.
in many ways. Mealworms, crickets, moths. You choose. But that was best for you.
So looking at my Kickstarter, I won't talk about it too much because that's not necessarily what this is all about. This is just a nice sort of way to sort of bring us back together on a Friday and while it's winter and it's cold and people are staying in again, because I think that was the best thing about last year, and I don't want to say the best thing about lockdown, but getting to sort of hang out with everybody, and it was nice. It was nice. So my Kickstarter at the moment is we're on 6,592. That is in less than 3 days. We're on
No way.
Yeah, we're on 50 something hours, 60 hours, I think.
That is awesome.
So we're getting there.
It's crazy.
We've only had 2 videos so far, which is Bethany's spiders and Ebbs, Black Wolf Ebbs. Is it Black Wolf Ebbs? Black Wolf Ebbs.
Black Wolf Ebbs, yeah.
So them 2 basically have done videos for me, which is absolutely amazing. So you should definitely go find those on Keep a Card page, which should be the Facebook page should be findable, more so than this channel. But certainly go and check their videos out. They've done me an absolute. I'm proud. I'm really, really happy. And then we've also, I've just got a confirmation from. In fact, let me ask you a question, Amy. Do you remember the very first time I came on stream with you guys?
Yeah.
Who was the special guest?
Richard.
No,
Petco.
Richard appeared, but it wasn't. It was
Richard.
Petco.
It was the Dark Den stream.
It was the Dark Den stream.
It was.
And I've just had my confirmation off him that he has filmed.
Nice.
So I know that Petco has had his way with the card so far, and his video should be dropping at some point, hopefully next week. I mean, he's not told me exactly when, or has he? But I'm not telling you. But it will be dropping soon. And I know that there's some other pretty big names in the invert world who are looking at this as well. Bugs and Stuff posted earlier. Guy Tansley, he posted a picture, and he's going to be doing a video review, just looking at the cards, a lot like Andrew Smith did last time. And then we've got my doppelganger from America, Richard. We've got Tarantula Cat. We've got, who else have we got? I should know. I sent them around.
You should know.
Tiny young lady that is an ambassador for Creatures for the North.
Princess Sophie.
She was on the Pet Show. If anyone caught that as well. Of course, I'm talking about Princess Sophie Pink. So she's going to be reviewing them as well. And yeah, there's a couple more. I don't want to tell you everybody, but there's certainly a few more as well that are going to be looking at the cards. And what I'm trying to say is we've got to 6,592 with you guys. I've not had to really use the other big names this time, which I think that speaks wonders for keeper cards and the spread.
It's just going to get bigger and bigger from here, Danny.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I've got so many more things to do and make, and in terms of I want to cover every single tarantula eventually. I want 900 different tarantula cards available. Eventually, we'll do ones that aren't in the hobby.
Sitting there, he's hired someone sitting at the computer waiting for a new article to come out for a brand new species. Immediately makes cards for them.
Anytime a rename or anything, yeah, straight on it. One of the rare cards that nobody else will ever be able to get, but I might do a vintage retro pack where it has all the old names in.
Yeah.
I've got a Brachypelma albopilosum card.
It used to be a Brachypelma.
And the same with, actually, I think in the Big, the Bad, the Bold, you've got Bumba Kabolka.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it. I should be able to pronounce it.
Kabolka. I'm sure it's
that one. So
No.
Kabolka has changed name now, isn't it? It's a Harida or something like that. So yeah, basically names change, and that's always going to give us some form of scope to move forward with it all as well. We'll always have lots of stuff to sort of make. And then Jeremy introduced me a bit more to Isopods as well recently. I've been looking those quite a lot, and I think an entire so Rocky Mountain Spider. So I made a.
Nice.
I didn't call it this. I called it the Stromatopelma calciatum, but then used the wrong images. So it's basically a HMAC on a S calciatum card. Never mind, eh? Man, they look almost the same. An S calciatum looks like a dirty HMAC. It's like slightly greener, slightly dirtier, I think.
It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, last year with all the extra sort of pledge cards and stuff like that, I ended up making quite a few little mistakes here and there. Nothing major, but if you've ever picked up the Zenestis intermediate card that Michigan Arachnid had made or chose to have made, the habitat for that is Habitat. So these first editions sometimes come with mistakes. Yeah. What habitat's it from? Habitat. I'm not perfect.
I'm so sorry. I'm being distracted by my mini rock at the minute, but
we don't expect you to be, Danny. We're just going to find all the little mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody else in the chat's got the cards and they've ever seen a mistake, please let me know, and then I'll be like, yeah, I know.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I know that the new cards, the promos, when I got those all in and I'd ordered all the packs, and I was looking at them and I was like, oh.
This doesn't seem right.
There's a couple where the description cuts off, so it's gone to line 4, but line 4 doesn't exist on the cards. It's a 3-line description, so it'd gone.
Oh no!
So it'd be like blah 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 blah, blah and then that's that. So yeah.
The cliffhanger in the second half of the card.
That's it. It's a cliffhanger. Super limited edition. Yes.
Hey, those ones are the ones that are actually worth money one day.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, the holographic Charizard card.
Mate, those are expensive. I'm a bit of a Pokemon nerd, and Charizard cards are very expensive. Even the new ones that come out.
I've got a base set 2 Charizard holo in my folder somewhere.
Very nice. Yeah, you'll still pick about 150 quid, maybe a bit more for that one.
I've literally there's a folder in my room that's just been sitting here. I had it since I was 10. Picked up a card boot set, like Jungle, Base Set 2, Gym Heroes, all of that for a tenner.
Wow. That's
all
brilliant.
the gym cards. Yeah. It just sits in my little drawer.
I absolutely know that those Gym Hero cards, the decks especially, like the second half, so I'm not going to talk Pokemon. It's an invert show. If we're talking Pokemon, we can only talk about bug Pokemon.
There we go. The best type, of course.
Caterpie, Butterfree, Metapod. Wrong order, but that's fine. So yeah, no, just mistakes do happen, and it doesn't matter, does it? I'll just make sure that I fix them on the next batch, and then it never happened. That's the plan. The real guest has arrived.
The real guest.
This is our special guest for the evening.
Oreo the mouse.
Well, Callum promised me one now as well. He said next time he's when we go down to the seas or something, he said he's going to bring me one of Oreo's brothers or sisters. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, I've not told Kirsty I'm getting a mouse yet, but if she's watching, she's going to know.
Just hope she doesn't rewatch the stream.
She might even be watching now, mate. I don't know. She's downstairs, so just be watching Sex and the City and enjoying like
Just slowly typing away.
half an hour away from me, just like, oh, thank God for that, he's awake. So I don't know if anybody else has seen this as well. I didn't wear this on the Wednesday stream, and Amy's. This is the latest T-shirt that we have made. In fact, I say this, Jeremy was wearing it.
Yay!
So yeah, this is our very, very latest one. And this is available on the website. They are quite limited at the moment because I didn't get loads and loads made. I thought I did this one more of a, if you order it, you can get one, and I'll get a couple of extras, but there's really not that many. But also my tunnels match my T-shirt. Yeah. Who said guys can't be colour coordinated? With his ginger beard. Greg, yes, please. Get us a picture. If anyone has got
a very accomplished T-shirt, so guys, definitely check it out.
Yeah, so I use a soft cotton, mate. I've learned years of being in bands and buying band T-shirts.
I don't know. I think I'm wearing this one today. So that's your prognosis one.
T-shirt.
I love it.
That's I was the guy who was like, guys, we can't get a T-shirt with pink on it. We can't get a pink T-shirt. It's like a black T-shirt, Danny. I think it's awesome as well. I'm happy with it now.
It is.
Yeah, this is something, Phil. This is something we tried to basically do with the Keepers Creepers shirts. As a guy who likes his rock and metal, I think just having that sort of. In fact, Amy, the guy who designed the T-shirt you're wearing is the guy who designed this T-shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got
these ones too.
You can kind of see, like, I look like I'm taking the top off, but I'm really not. It is a really good T-shirt. I really do love it.
Oh, thank you.
But it's been cold today, so I put my Christmas jumper on. Yes, it's a Christmas jumper. It's just very
cool. I've got a Coca-Cola one somewhere too from last year, but I don't know what I've done with it. It's probably with the cards.
Probably with the cards somewhere in the safe place that you've lost.
So yeah, I'm
keeping the cards safe.
I can tell the audience, and I can tell people watching. I've misplaced my cards, man. I don't know what I've done with them. So they are in this house somewhere. It's not a messy house; it's a very tidy house, which makes me worry what I've done with them. I'm going to have to talk to the photographer, because the last place I had them is when we did the photo shoot, for the trailer. I have no idea what I've done with them.
Oh yeah.
Which kind of sucks, because I've got at least one promo from every pack from the very beginning, and if I can't find them, then technically I don't even have a copy of my own cards.
I think you'll probably find them, dude.
Yeah, I shall.
Fingers crossed.
So yeah, I mean, what else have we got in there that I want to try and cover? True Spiders. Now we've got some good friends in the hobby who will probably join us for that. I'm going to try and get Craig Couch Lots of Arachnophobia on here, because I know he's got a fair few decent True Spiders as well. You yourself, Amy's got a couple as well, and then we'll find a few other people who've got some slightly scarier ones. Oh,
there's one in there.
Is that a heteroscope? No, wow, my brain's not working.
This is the Copiona Salai female.
Well, there you go. I wouldn't have got that anyway. That's a big spider, though.
She is huge, like, just as a hand comparison.
She's big, yeah.
She's big and she's scary, and God, just feeding her is just stressful. Because one time I tried to tongue feed her, big mistake. And I was holding, oh God. Yeah, I just, I had the lid slightly open and just stuck the tongs. So I have long tongs, so I just screwed up the tongs. I was like, nope, you can have the tongs. The tongs a little bit. I'll take them back when you finish eating. She is scary, but she's awesome. Beautiful spider. And I paired her too, so I was waiting for her to drop a sack now.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
There you go, guys and
over
girls.
A month.
If you want one, Jeremy might be the man to be able to buy one off.
I'll have hundreds. So please hit me up when the sack drops. Hit me up.
Yes, Spooden stuff is really into his true spiders.
Yeah.
And Gar has a few as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. So there's definitely the Linothelys. In fact, do you want to dig those cards out, Amy?
I just put them away.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them away for the rest of today.
I think I should just leave them out. Yeah,
Just keep them out.
It's just because I don't want to lose them. Like you lost yours.
How could you possibly lose them?
Tonight, Danny.
Daddy just.
What?
Who loses keeper cards? What am I getting out? What was it again?
So Linothely.
Oh yeah.
I think Phallax is what we've covered in there. It's
I need a
spider. I think
two Megaphalloides.
Have you now?
Yeah, I've got two Megaphalloides slings and they're awesome.
Feel free to show us, man, if they're showable. If not, then it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
There it is.
Please
so it was
focus.
You guys are lucky. She's just molted
as well.
Oh, Bex did.
Yeah, Bex did. So it's one of Bex's phallaxes. I just think that as a spider, like apart from it's got quite pointy legs, it looks a lot like a tarantula. It looks a lot like the H. devamatha, doesn't it?
With the Linothely, they're considered mygalomorphs, so they're more closely related to tarantulas more than
than a true.
Than a true, yeah.
Oof! Look at this.
She's just molted. You can see the molt in the corner.
Oh yeah. So they're the ones.
I need to get a light on this girl. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
Yeah, because just that's so quick. Give me 2 secs. I'm just gonna grab my light because the gold on this girl is amazing.
What are the true spiders in my pack, Amy? Like I said, I do know. I'm just testing you.
You just test. Well, I don't know them off by heart yet. Let's have a look. Let's go through and see. So we got the Hogner Schmitzy or Schmitz, however you want to say it.
Porto Santo wolf spider.
I'm still waiting for Couchlock to send me one.
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that this spider carries its babies like a scorpion almost.
I know.
So cool.
Yeah, I wish this had focused because that bottom picture is a picture of. There you go. It's done it.
Oh.
It's done it.
Yay.
Hey.
If you want an even better focus, folks, you should go pledge and then.
There we go. There we go.
So that's actually Craig's female, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Craig's, yeah. So one of those babies there belongs to me, but it's not made its way to me yet.
Does anybody know how long they have to stay with the mother before they're? Or should we save that question for True Spider Week?
Save that question for True Spider Week and get Craig up to answer it.
I think that's important.
Sorry, people.
You only get a taste now, folks. Oh wow! Look at that. That's amazing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Just
See, I was never massively into true spiders, but
little butt fingers so long.
I want to know who coined the term butt fingers, and I think we should all like give them like a trophy or something.
Who was it that did that? Wasn't it wasn't it Midgard?
Midgard arachnids?
I think so. It was either Midgard or it was Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks. I can't remember.
That's a claim. That is a good claim right there. If you're the person who came up with butt fingers,
I'm sure.
That's another T-shirt for me. Get your butt fingers.
And then we've got the Erasus Welconeri.
Claim to fame with one of these ones because one of those is yours.
One of them is mine. I'm not showing it too much.
No,
It'll be in my video.
You got to make sure you check Amy's video out for this as well, because Amy's one of our chosen ones. She got one of the promo packs. She's gonna make an awesome video, and
I am a chosen one.
I'm blessed. I am blessed. Every time I've managed to get amazing people to help, and it's just the same this time around. I've just got such a good community, and the fact that everyone loves the cards and stuff, and I'm really blessed. I thank you.
And yeah, Acid, you've got a good point there. I could always put them in the folder, but there's none in there at the moment because I quite like keeping them in the packs as well. But I should put it in the folder really.
How do people feel about the plastic boxes? Like, I think the plastic box has its benefits, but would people be bothered if I changed the packaging in the end to be more sustainable? So instead of being plastic, we go with more cardboard packaging, essentially. That if you didn't want to keep the box, you could get rid of it, or you could keep it out. You could put them in the folder. That's just something.
Like how they look though, like a little display piece you could put on a shelf.
They do stand up well. Yeah.
They do, yeah. I don't know. I like the plastic, but I see where you're coming from with making it a little bit more sustainable. But I do like the plastic ones.
She's like, keep the plastic, Danny.
Yeah. Keep the plastic.
Wait, nobody's going to throw this away. Like, nobody's going to throw that away, are they? I mean, come on. You know, that's not going to end up in the sea.
We've got to save the turtles, Amy. We've got to save the turtles.
Yeah, don't throw your box away.
See,
I swear it's
otherwise the turtle's going to eat them.
If we cut a hole in the bottom of them, you have a hermit crab live in it or something, and then it's doubles or something else.
And the hermit crab will go, "Hey, where's my card?
Where's my?" Well, actually, yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll do a hermit crab as a stretch target one. Shiny hermit crab.
You got to design it that the hermit crab's actually wearing its own card, though.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Like a cape.
It's like just molded around a shell. It's just a little face on a shell.
That'd be awesome. It'd be so cool.
Oh, hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy. How you doing?
Hey, Andy. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and it's gone. I'm good at this streaming thing.
Yeah, but it's not a good stream unless you're winging it in some way, exactly. You know.
Well, we're not winging this. This is fully scripted, and everything we say was planned. So we're nailing it.
Big plan.
You fell asleep on you. Oh.
Do I have any paper near me? I don't have any paper near me. I was gonna like rustle some paper. He's not saying this is not part of the script.
So anyway. I mean, what
next we'll have Billy Bob. Billy Bob coming on.
What would you like to see as a shiny card if we hit this target? Say if we hit this target and we get to 8. I'll do a stretch goal for 8, which is only 500 quid above what I'm asking for to get everything else made. We'll do a shiny card for that. And then what would you want to see? So people
in the chat, say what you guys want.
Ooh.
What do you want to see? And yeah, Acid is right, actually. I haven't really talked about the early bird bonus much yet. So while people are coming up with things for what you'd want to see as a shiny card, let me talk about the early bird bonus. So the early bird bonus is an opportunity for everybody who pledges within the first week to get their own custom keeper card. And I'm talking fully custom. It is yours only. I won't be selling them. I'll probably make 2 of each one, only because if one gets lost in the post, then we're all buggered. So I'm going to make probably 2 of each. So I'll have a full collection. No one else will. No. I'm lovely, really. But the idea of this is not so you can have your spider or your centipede or whatever, but you can have your dog. You can have your cat. We can have an Oreo card.
Have your mouse.
So it's not going to be fully formatted to be exactly the same like this, because if I got like an absolute ton of different species, it's going to take me another year to get all the information. So it's essentially going to be a thank you so much and have your name on it, and then a picture of your pet and a little bit more. Amy, it melts my heart, dude. Keep showing it, and I'm going to have to come and steal it.
Oh, awesome.
I'm like, whoa. So yeah, the idea of that is to kind of say thank you to everybody. I know I do the Kickstarter's Pledger's Choice cards, but that's an opportunity for people who've got channels, who've got businesses, who might not necessarily have a huge scope like someone like the Dart Den do, but it still gives you a chance to have your own card, and then we will push that card to people as well. And I mean, last time we ended up having I think like Fangs TV did one, Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks were in there, Bobby's Critter Cave, Michigan Arachnids, and a few others that do have channels. But then we also had about 4 or 5 people who were like, yeah, no, I don't want to advertise anything, just want a card. So it's like, okay, I'm still going to be like selling these dudes. So like, if you sure you don't want to advertise anything, and they were like, yeah, I guess here's my Instagram, and I was like, cool. And they got like 3 pictures on it, and that's what that was their choice. That's what they wanted to do. So the Pledger's Choice actually has done all right so far. We've got 4 out of the 10 so far, and again, it's only been a few days, so it's really cool.
It is really cool.
As it said then as well, I think it would be. I mean, if we can hit this target tonight, I will eat my hat.
Awesome.
So how far off of it are you?
We are at. I got to refresh and do like.
Refresh.
We're at 6,592, which means we are less than 1,000 away. We are actually. Come on, use your maths, Daniel. 908 pounds.
Come on, guys. Share
so close.
So yeah, if people can share that and just encourage, and remember as well, you don't have to pay straight away. That's the best thing about this, especially pledging this early. The payments don't get taken unless we actually hit that target. If we don't hit the target, nobody gets it anyway. But that doesn't stop. Once we hit that target, it's going to run till the 31st of December, 12 p.m. on the 31st. So it won't be there for midnight, but certainly just before. And then it'll be on the 1st and the 2nd of January, roughly, that they'll Kickstarter will be like, cool, he's done it. We're going to take some money off you now. But then, whatever you've pledged, it's whatever you're going to get. So this time we had the add-ons, and quite a lot of people have been throwing add-ons on. So I've said one of the things that I'm going to do with this is I want to do a restock on the Tarantula starter packs anyway. So I've offered that as an add-on. So you're going to be able to get the Tarantula starter pack, which sadly has been out of stock for like 8 months, but it's now going to be available again. On top of that, we've got the T-shirts, like the Keepers Creepers T-shirts and stuff, all the different ones we've done so far. All of those are available as add-ons as well. So there's plenty of things you can do with it all. There you go. Yeah.
I've been having some good suggestions for shiny cards. We have
shiny Isopod would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, there are some nice species you could give a shiny card to.
And yeah.
Who's gonna have a crack at saying that name then?
Amy, would you like to go?
Sorry, I was looking at something else. I'm trying to get something else up. So that's the Opistothalmus glabifrons. Opistothalmus.
I like how I'm like, yeah, that's right.
That's a scorpion. I think it's either is it the barbering scorpion? I think. Really
is it the bark one, the one that like a flat.
Those are like Santo. I think it's Centroides, but these ones. I think Greg, you paired these, didn't you?
That's why Greg suggested it. Although actually, I do like the idea of doing the head code of David Bowie. I mean, that is.
Oh yeah, that is a
card
classic.
that deserves to be shiny. It's a David Bowie card.
Diana piece.
Images.
Popper yeah, that's a good one.
I don't even know what a Popper Spurker is. I'm going to look that up.
It's a twig mantis.
It's not. I was going to say it's not the one with the pinhead, is it?
No, that's not the one I showed on. Popper Spurker, cool. Well, I don't know. I've always seen them available. I just haven't had the.
I think there is a Scott pen.
I don't know why. They're cool.
So you'll have to see. So yeah,
Ooh,
Amy,
what would I
What a
choose?
big scholar pen jar.
If it was just like any pet, I don't think Mini Rock would not let me choose Oreo.
Yeah.
I think a shiny Oreo would be the one, right?
It would be pretty cool, and I've got some really, really, really good pictures of him. He takes pictures well, if you're quick enough, because he's very fast.
Very photogenic.
Okay.
There you go. It's the burrowing scorpion or hissing scorpion.
Yeah, that's the one. They are awesome.
I just got into my scorpions just before I moved out of the last place I was living, and I ended up with like I fact my brother and sister bought me a scorpion mystery pack from the spider shop.
Oh, nice.
I got some good stuff in there, and then I had the last scorpion I had was from sorry, Amy, it was from
no, go on.
Yeah, the Creature Crate guys sent me one. Big guy. My brain is drawing a blank as to of its name. It's not a tarantula. It doesn't stick for some reason.
I know what you're saying. Like, I find it hard to get like other scientific names of like the mantis and stuff like that to stick in my brain. Tarantulas, they stick easy, but anything else, I go,
it's what? You covered this one, I'm like, the name rings a bell.
Sure, but I just have to Google it first.
Yeah, it's a green one. No, that sounds bad. I can't possibly be trying to sell information cards about inverts without actually knowing what I'm talking about, and I do to some degree know what I'm talking about. And I'd just like to say the invert starter pack was much harder to create than the tarantula ones. The tarantula ones, because I've collected so many and I was sort of like getting really into it and buying many different species, I just got used to the names and I got used to how they live, and I was watching them live. With the inverts, I've not owned all these inverts, and I've not had the best of luck with mantises myself, but it just took a lot longer because I had to confirm a lot of this information. I had to check and check and check again, because I can't possibly be selling anything. I can't be pushing information on people that isn't accurate. So this is why we get the likes of Dave's Little Beasties to review the cards. He had a look through some of my data and he said like a lot of that looked all right to me, which is good. I had Tony as well from Venomous Visions have a look at the centipedes and the millipedes stuff, and just really making sure that the people who are sort of really in there with that particular species of animal knows that, or at least can confirm that the information I've written down is the right information. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping over time I'll basically just kind of keep learning, and eventually I'll have a lot more insects and a lot more spiders in my life.
You can never have enough.
Thank you very much, Amy.
Amy.
You're a star. We are getting there. We are definitely getting there.
So I only actually have one scorpion, and it's literally molted yesterday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, I've never seen a man molt.
I've never seen them do it, but their molts, like, it looks amazing. Like, when I got his last molt out. I haven't got this one out yet because he was right by it, and I don't fancy getting bitten by that or stung, should I say, by that. But the other one, the last time I molted, I got it out, and I was like, wow, that is so cool.
I think they're amazing creatures. I would just be lucky if mine ever ate, because some scorpions don't seem to eat very much.
No, these eat like champs. Yeah. Honestly, he is such a good eater.
Gluttons. My one Harry is thick with 3 C's right now. He just does not stop eating.
Thick with 3 C's. I love that.
I always put little bits of like mealworms and stuff for the blue death vein beetles I keep with him. And I'm pretty sure he's the one eating it, because the blue death vein beetles are always looking for food, and he's just getting thicker and thicker every time. So I can't put food during the night. Now.
They do. They just
so at least the beetles have a chance of eating it.
Yeah.
They eat like crazy. These ones do.
I do have a hate
really cool, so.
But mine was massive, and I swear I don't think I ever saw it eat. Just used to run away from stuff and hide.
No way.
But you know, some people say that T. albopilosum is a beginner species and it's harmless, and then you get other people going, my T. albo just tried to get me.
Oh look, it's that. Oh, that's really cool.
And they're okay living together like that.
Yeah, I've had these guys together for almost a year now. I started the communal in January. I did the video recently, rescaping everything, and then they just
looks good in there.
That's cool.
But yeah, you can just see he's like as thick as my thumb, little fatty. I need to put you on a diet.
Yeah.
He's a chunky boy.
He's a chunky boy, and he's just cuddling up with the blue death vein beetle.
That's cool. Just chilling. But,
yeah, if you guys ever want to do a communal that will last a long time, this one definitely works for sure.
I think a mixed invert and communals are very interesting as well. Like I love seeing. Sounds daft. I like seeing people's cockroach bins when they've got like 3 or 4 different species all in there, and it's just like a free for all. Obviously, that's just one example.
That was just a big pylon. Oh, my tripod is not working with me. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. But I just wish, like, I found in the UK hobby, we don't have a lot of ironclad beetles, like different types of death vein beetles and stuff like that. Because in America, you guys know Russ and Bugs in Cyberspace?
Yeah,
no
I think
spoilers,
so.
But yeah, he's going to be looking at the cards.
Like they have communals. Oh, nice. Yeah. But like they get so many different types of beetles, just cram them all in together. I'm like, I wish I could have that. No, we already have the blue death vein beetles, but I do love them.
He has got some absolutely cracking beetles as well, and ones that are just beautiful looking.
Boys.
We're on 6716.
And yeah, Greg, it was the giant hairy scorpion. Yeah, it's the one I won when I won a competition with Lee's creature features. I didn't know I was getting it. My first ever scorpion. Definitely not a beginner scorpion, but he's ace. I love him.
Are there any beginner scorpions? Or again, should we save that question for the Scorpion Week?
Yes.
We could maybe just kind of prod at the question now, and then.
Are you writing all this down, Danny? Though, so that we remember.
It's all scripted. Everything I'm saying right now, even the hesitation in my voice and the stuttering, is scripted. It says. Come on.
It's like stutter for this long. Yeah, I feel like there are a few good beginner scorpion species. Like, not to get too much, but with your Asian forests, your heterometra species, and then you get the dwarf scorps, which is like your Liacheles, Celerus. Like, those are good species, but we'll save the rest for the Scorpion Week. But I find that those are great just because the small ones, if you don't want to be hands-on, they're great. Big heterometrus, big black scorpions, like a Grammostola pulchra. Same reason you like a Grammostola pulchra, big black spider.
I suppose the heterometrus got a little more popular once the the emperor scorpions, H. pala or something or other. Once those guys went from being not very much money to suddenly being like 200 quid a piece,
shut up.
Everyone started moving to the Asian forest scorpions because they are beautiful looking species and they've got that tinge of blue to them.
The next best.
A bluey green almost. Like I know this is it the Cyaneus?
Oh,
the Cyaneus are like really.
Danny's like
black. They look awesome.
That's in the script. That is that pause. Unless it's me.
Oh.
That's my connection's gone
Yeah,
funny.
guys, this is supposed. Wait, it's supposed to be frozen.
It's supposed to be like that.
He's frozen for me too.
I know.
Yeah, guys, we're having some technical difficulties right now, but it's all part of the stream.
It is.
So
if
worry,
it wouldn't
guys.
be a stream with that.
Be sure to check out.
Go on.
But if you guys want him to unfreeze, you got to make sure that you check out his Kickstarter.
Yeah.
The next pledge will unfreeze him.
It's the ideal opportunity now to just head over to the Kickstarter and have a look at what's available if you haven't done so already.
Oh, he's gone. See,
he's gone. But he will be back. He will be back
quick enough. Now he's gone.
Anyway, I was whilst we're waiting, I was going to show everybody this molt, man.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that.
Oh wow.
That is my.
Who's molt's from that from?
So that is my adult female H. gigas, and she is massive.
Oh wow.
And this is only the second molt that I've been able to get from her. Look at the size of the fangs as well. They're massive. Ooh, it's so brittle. She's just huge. Huge.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just so huge.
I can't wait for my GBB female to get big, so it's like I stayed the big molts.
Well, I was lucky to get this one because, like I said, I've had her like 13 years and I've only ever been able to get one other one, which was probably about 8 years ago. And yeah, I managed to get that one, but she wouldn't let me have the carapace. Damn you, Spider.
If I drop out again, by the way, it's because I'm hotspotting, and next week I'll have my internet.
Yeah.
But
that's good.
Is what it is. So yeah. But yeah, Rob's comment there is hilarious. I love watching Danny on stream as when he freezes. You can't tell if it's IT issues or normal for Danny, just hesitating. But yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah. And then I got creepy Danny. So I don't know what face I was doing, but was it like it's not weird.
I think it was just midway through sentence and you're just like
you got to again.
Exactly that.
Say bye. Say bye, Oreos. Say bye. Bye. You need to go back now. Little mouse.
Little mouse. Are you hiding?
That's thanks to Callum for that song.
I think Callum needs to
take it, Andy. Enjoy your drink.
Making more beautiful mice. Because Alex, I want one, and I'm sure other people will probably want one. The Meshuggah face, by the way, Scanner, is the I can't do it. Whatever it is. See, definitely like next stream, I want to get some more folk on, and we can practice doing Meshuggah faces and being silly while talking about books.
So, Danny, will there be like
we did the Meshuggah face while having a bug on our face?
Yeah. Will there be like things like quizzes and stuff like that? Yeah.
It certainly will be. I want to talk a little bit about each invert with a little more detail, talk about the history of them, the prevalence of them in the hobby and things like that, and people's experiences with them as well. So what you'll probably find in a couple of weeks is, starting next week, I'll basically be going around asking a lot of people who, like, if they can kind of tell me about their experiences with these different animals, if they got good stories. because I think that's going to be quite an interesting thing. I think first-hand experience is super important, especially in the hobby when we don't get to necessarily see our animals in a wild state. Because I know, like, for example, some tarantulas that we have in the hobby, they'll dig down for like 1.5 meters, but nobody has 1.5 meters deep enclosure. So, you know, that kind of information is quite critical, and it's really good to kind of compare how these animals deal with captivity as well. Like, because I'm not too familiar with centipedes, but it'd be nice to talk to people who have got a lot of experience, and then, yeah, really start talking about it and stuff. But what Acid said there as well, not just advertising other streamers, but get reviews of books and stuff like that. We're going to be looking at so many different sort of aspects to do with all these things. There's a really cool guy in the Philippines that does stick insects, and he's got like 9 Bible-sized thickness, like tomes, you want to call them, of different stick insects and stuff. And I've got him on Facebook, and it's really, really, really cool. So that's just one example, and then we'll be playing games, and we'll just have fun, and like I said, just talk about the animals that we love to keep, the animals that we've kept for a long time, and share that with other people. And I want to get somebody on who's got no experience whatsoever in this hobby, someone who's completely new, someone we can kind of freak out a little bit, but at the same time reassure them that this is fun and educational.
Yes, and addictive.
There's a great meme that went around about money and stuff, and it was, I can't remember exactly how it went, but it basically says, like, if you get into this hobby, you'll never be rich. Yeah.
No, never.
No.
Not with every time. So, I won't buy anything else. I get bored at work, scroll through the sites.
Yeah, I'll do one of them.
Like that.
All you got to do is have a child, and then you won't have enough money to buy loads of inverts, you know.
Or never grow up.
Wow,
and then
yeah.
you'll still have no money.
There we go.
I just like to buy things I like. And sometimes I like to waste my money on bags of dirt. Just spend a lot of money on dirt.
It's like my friends are always like, "Oh, Jeremy, you always have money for bugs. Like, how come?" It's like, that's the only thing I spend my money on right now is food and bugs.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm just enjoying my hobby.
Yeah, food, bugs, and bugs for the bugs.
That's how I ended up with so many spiders. I couldn't get over the fact that I had to buy a box of feeders that had like 30 crickets in it. I had one spider. It's like, feed that thing once every 2 weeks, once every week. Like, I'll be spending more time looking after these crickets than I will my spider.
It's always a great excuse, that is. Yeah, you got your own like cockroach colony.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. I just bought enough spiders to make sure if I want box of feeders, I can feed everyone at the same time. Then you learn quite quickly that they don't all eat at the same time. So now you need a few more spiders, and then by the time then you got 2 boxes of feeders. It got to the point where I was buying like 6 boxes of feeders every time I went to buy food. So, yeah. Still don't care though. Love it.
It's worth it though. It's great. Oh yeah, there's roughly about 150 crickets per feeder tub. Come back. Go to Invert.
Yeah, that's a lot of crickets.
See, I got the spiders to make up for it.
That's all you have to do.
I don't know if anybody is interested in coming on the stream with us for a little bit. We're not going to run it like all night. I'm probably going to call it around 10, which is around 2 hours we've done. This was just a taster, and there's going to be a lot. Basically, the people who've watched are going to know now. We're planning a lot more and stuff. And so if anyone wants to come on stream with us now, you're more than welcome to come join us for a little bit. You know, I'd like to see Scarner's face, Amy's, Rob's, Diana's, Greg's.
Oh, Scarner, you still
anybody and everybody, please come and say hello. If you want the link, either I can send it or Amy can send it.
Guys.
Or we can both send it.
Yep.
Chaz, you can join us later, my friend. Not a problem. Where is my invite button? There it is. We're allowed 10 people on stream. Let's see how much my hotspot can handle.
It'll crash, man. We'll all be like, yeah, putting the worst faces possible.
Yeah, but like, hey, go.
Danny, have you crashed? No. Just pulling a face.
Just pulling a face.
I'm gonna put that. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. I don't know if that's daring. There you go, boys and girls. There's a link in the chat. Join us. We'll talk rubbish to you. Well, I will. These two will talk science to you.
No.
One of us.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh, video time.
If you can hear it.
It's going up again.
Can you hear it?
It's wishy-washy and nice. I can hear it, yeah.
In a moment.
We're back. It's been a year, and we've been busy researching and developing the latest set of keeper cards, the Invert Starter Pack. This new set introduces the wider world of invertebrate keeping, beyond tarantulas. With the help of experts and experienced keepers, you'll find up-to-date, accurate information on scorpions, mantids, centipedes, millipedes, ants, beetles, and more, all within this new set. Support us on Kickstarter this holiday season to get exclusive keeper card merch, such as this t-shirt and this jumping spider wall flag.
Oh.
Don't wait around. Find us on Kickstarter.com today.
Oh, me too.
Or visit www.keepercards.club for more information.
Yay!
Vital Whales did the music, and I got that from what's he called? Epidemic
Sound.
Yes. I mean, I am a musician. I could have used Prognosis music, but I'd be like, keeper cards. Support me. Which could have worked on. I should do that as an alternate trailer. But the voiceover was done by the same guy who did the voiceover for the second one, and he's not that expensive.
Oh.
Don't know him, never met him in my life, but I just figure us British people are kind of used to hearing American voices, and Americans prefer an American voice, so it's more familiarity.
It's true.
He just comes across a bit more global as well when you use an American one. If I use a British one, he'd be like, well, these cards are jolly well good, chap.
Or you get like a Champish accent. It's like, you see the keeper cards, yeah? They're proper good, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know which part of Britain I'm talking about, because no one speaks like that anymore. Like, yeah, mate, buy some cards from Danny, innit?
Nah, man, get the t-shirt and it looks sick, you know what I mean?
Well, who was it? Was it Bobby talking about the way I say tortoise?
Yes.
How do you say it?
I say tortoise.
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 Yeah.
I come in his Mac accent, me. It's like, yeah, you know.
No, it's
why I don't do voiceovers on my videos.
I tried doing the voiceover for the intro for this because I wrote something for it, and I thought it'd be really cool to have this sort of like, you know, I might just read it for you guys now because it'd be funny, right? So
go on.
Let me find it. Okay.
Please, if you don't do it, please get Richard to do it. Get him to voice over it for you.
Yeah,
I'd
that's such a good idea.
That'd be
That's
so
okay,
good.
yeah. It'll freak people out when I come on screen. It's like, what's happened to Richard's face?
Where's the hat?
Where's the hat? He has hair under there. He's lying to us all. So mine went like this. It goes, on this brand new weekly live stream series, we will be looking at a different type of invertebrate each week. From tarantulas and scorpions to ants, centipedes, mantids, true spiders, and more. We will be discussing everything from husbandry techniques to the history and the daily lives of these amazing animals. You can expect discussions, reviews, lots of laughs, and fun and games as we take on the task of breaking the undeserved bad reputation these mighty micro beasts have gained over the years. Join myself, Danny Damon, my brilliant hosts, and some fantastic special guests for an exciting insight into these wonderfully misunderstood creatures. This is the Great British Invert Show.
Yay!
It's such a mouthful. I did it all. I'm like, what?
Oh, no, that's
What
awesome.
am I talking about here?
It's so good though, but like seriously, if you can get Richard to do, if you don't want to
really
do
good.
it, I'm not saying that your voice is bad or anything like that, but if you get Richard to do it, that'd be wicked.
Yeah, I should have actually.
Get Richard to do it and make sure you add in substrate as well.
Substrate.
So you have some people backstage,
do.
Danny.
Okay, so introducing
Ooh.
Diana Fletcher. How are we doing, Diana?
Hello, I'm good.
Hey,
How are you?
Diana.
Nice to see
Yeah.
you.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
it's
Thank
been
you
a
very
while.
much.
Hello.
It's been a
Okay,
while.
Yes, it has
Is
been.
the little one been put to bed then?
Eventually.
Bless
only
her.
only just.
You look like she had a
Only-
great time at the Invert show when I got to meet her finally.
Well, funny enough, she wasn't very well, so she only lasted an hour. And
I
then
was
wanted
trading,
to
and I
go.
was I almost lasted only an hour as well. So, and then of course I have to bring on Mr. Incredible Inverts himself, Phil Barber. How we doing, buddy?
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Phil.
Phil.
Hey, Danny.
Nice to
Hey,
meet you,
Jeremy.
man.
Hey, mate. Hey, Danny.
We
Did you see
made Phil.
my,
We made Phil jump at the show because he didn't know me.
Bless you.
I was a sneeze and a half a mini rock.
I just
Yeah.
see Phil running around every single show I've been to, and he's like, with his camera, he's on point, mate. He's just running around. the
No,
place.
he wasn't expecting Annabelle to come up and poke him. Was she?
No, I wasn't. Matthew from Customer Query always does that to my mum.
No, does he?
Your mum's
Any show
lovely
that
as
my
well.
mum's
I
at,
don't think you know that.
Matthew is always on a mission to make my mum jump, and then at one show, my mum got him really good.
Yeah.
There's one of the Donnies this year. She completely sneaked up on him and completely just pounced on him. Pretty much. And
Oh no, I think Annabelle got you pretty good
she did,
at
she
the
did
Bedford
get me
one.
good. She did get me good, to be fair.
That
Because
could be
she
part
just
of one of
ran
our
up because
games.
she recognised you.
Mind the
I was
doors,
like,
but
oh,
we can scare Phil.
yeah, we got Phil.
I
Hey,
swear
mate.
I walk around the shows with like them horses blinkers on because
Yeah.
I just don't see everybody. It was like,
Literally,
why didn't
Amy,
I see you? Like,
it's like at
So
the Brighton
many
show when
people
I
have
walked past you and I didn't even see you because I was just like looking forward, and then you tapped me on the shoulder. It's like, don't walk past me without saying hi. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even see you there.
yeah, he walked past me. I tapped him on the shoulder. He turned and I really quickly snapped a selfie.
That was at the Bedford show. I was just walking off, and then she's like, "Oh, hey, let's take a picture." I was like,
I didn't
Just
know
a quick-
Jeremy at the
quick
Bedford
selfie.
show.
No,
I
you
didn't
did.
see you at the Bedford show,
I was
Jeremy.
the guy. I was working with Tony at Bedford.
Yeah, you was.
No, I
wasn't
did.
you?
I don't think I saw you.
Well, Jeremy's a hidden gem. He's an undiscovered. He is a hidden gem because he's undiscovered. No,
Oh, thank you,
hidden,
thank you.
hidden gem because he's called Jeremy. She said.
Annabelle was more trying to get revenge on Richard from Northern Exotics, but he disappeared and we couldn't find him.
Oh, he's pretty elusive at the shows. You see him
Yeah.
one minute, and then he's like, "Where's he gone? He's just gone. Poof, he's gone."
Yeah, that's what, because she wanted to take the mick out of him and called him Princess Richard. So we can't find him now.
It was lovely meeting everybody in person finally as well. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think, like when I bumped into Amy and Jaden and Craig, like to think I'd never met them in person before. I've obviously spent many hours with them online, talking to them and really getting to know them, and actually seeing them in person. It was almost like I hadn't not met them. You know, it's like you're right, dude. You're right.
It literally, literally, it's just like that, isn't it? It's just like you got out of the car, and I was like, "Right, Danny," and like,
I was like a big cuddle, and everyone was happy. I just had to get a picture. I was like, "No one will believe me."
It was like that at Bristol for like me and the guys from AKAC, and then like Scott and everyone. It was like been chatting with you for months.
It's
I saw you outside actually all together as well. It was kind of nice just seeing groups of people like just hanging out, and I was like,
it's like finally meeting up in person.
There's Diana, you know? It's lovely, really cool. Jeremy ignored me on the first.
I have a question for Phil and Germany. Sorry. Can you keep millipedes and isopods together?
That's okay.
For me, it depends on the isopod.
It's clowns and oranges.
Armadillidium tend to be okay. Bossalio tend to be protein hungry.
Which one's that one?
So clowns are armadillidium, so they would, and depending on your millipede. So if conditions
it's the dairy cow. Sorry, I said the wrong one.
Dairy cows are protein hungry.
Ah.
I've seen them.
Yeah, so the oranges and the dairy cows, same species. So
I know of someone who years ago had them in a tree frog enclosure, and they ate their tree frog.
Oh my goodness! Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I found one of mine missing, the millipedes, so that's why I was asking. Oh,
the
bye,
clowns
Danny.
could work, but the only problem with clowns is that I found them to like it much drier than other armadillidiums. Because my colony crashed twice. I ended up, talking to some people, and they said, "Oh, keep them a little dry, they'll boom." Now I've got 3 generations of manca in my colony now, so I wouldn't recommend putting them with millipedes just because millipedes like it more damp. So,
Okay, I was just wondering.
if you do want a good species, I mean, zebras could work. Maculatum.
Oh no, it's only because I did have them all together. I was wondering why one did die, so that's why.
Possibly. There's loads of factors in.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And sometimes there's a lot of trial and error.
Sometimes it might have just been poorly, the millipede, and you don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. We do have somebody else backstage. Danny has disappeared. It looks like his Wi-Fi kicked him off, but we're okay.
Once again, technical difficulties.
So we do have somebody else that's waiting to come on. Hello.
Who's that?
Hello. Hello. Give us a thumbs up if you are happy to come on. Ooh. And Danny's back. It's not Danny I was bringing on, by the way. I was bringing on the one and only Chris from Scanner Exotics.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Scanner.
I made it. How is everybody?
Doing good.
We are good.
How are you, dude?
I am exhausted, and I've just realised that the Wahine has molted, and she's being extremely defensive of said molt. So
I wish you luck with that.
I did this.
No, I'm joking.
It's
This is my skin.
she's like really quite like I endorse the fact that the killer brachys are a beautiful species and never aggressive at all ever. And up until right now, I've pretty much held with that. But because she's molted, she's webbed across the top of her rub, which means any movements I do, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm here. I am here for this." And I'm like, maybe not today.
Like, straight up, like, let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Like, she wants to fight. I'm not up for looking for a killer brachis in this room tonight.
No,
so she might just get left alone. We'll find out.
How are all your ants doing, Scanner?
They're doing all right. We've still got the tray of them because there's not much to do with them over winter. It's just where they be. One of them I'm iffy about purely because it's just started developing mold on the other side of the water. So without saying there's not much I can do, that it is that one. It's not going to show properly, but just mold. The water's going a different color. It's not going to be good for, like, she's still doing all right, but it's ants is a numbers game, unfortunately. And out of the 10 that I collected, gave away however many, 5 in here, only 1's gone bad. It's all right. Yeah, still going good. Still going good.
Dude.
Talking of which, I found my ant, by the way.
Good.
Done.
Like looking for an ant in a card farm.
What I'd done with it, and I was looking for the cards, and I found the ant. So can't believe I've lost them.
One of them is all right.
I'm glad you found the ant.
My connection as well. It's just part and parcel of hotspotting. I think my phone just keeps like turning itself off. So
you will be.
If I go again, I'll try and pull a funny face at the same time.
Well, this time you just disappeared, just like that. Just like that. You're just gone.
The first time I went and came back, it just showed me, and I thought, "Oh God, has it killed the broadcast?" Oh.
Take it all down with you.
That's it. The whole show.
The pilot episode for a reason, eh?
Do you lot find when you help at the shows you spend less money?
Oh, absolutely. Because I didn't get to the last 2 shows I helped on the spider shop, and I didn't look at half of the tables. Honest to God, it's just then the time just goes like that, and then before you know it, it's like, oh, I didn't get anything.
I always spend far too much.
I wish I could say the same.
I spend far too much.
Danny's froze again.
Ooh, I'll
Danny's
take that.
froze
Someone will
again.
definitely grab that, so I'll take that now.
Oh, fantastic.
That is a good freeze pose. That is, Danny.
He's done it.
Oh, quick.
Someone screenshot that. Someone screenshot.
Perfect.
Yeah, I got it.
Way. You can show him when he comes back.
If I ever make a keeper card video, which I probably will, I'm going to use that face as part of the thumbnail. I'm going to stick it in a little corner. See if people
absolutely.
notice.
I'm just going to put it there. Like he's
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Put a Christmas hat. Put a Christmas hat on it.
I was going to say, he deserves a little, like, crown or something.
Amy, do you remember on one of the lives where Rob fell asleep? And Kira left Rob cam on.
Yeah. Just left it there.
Yeah. Till the morning.
Oh, there we go.
It was all a ruse.
Danny's stupid phone, Damon.
I feel like I should put this here, and it'll just go. It says MUI on it, whatever, MIUI, and then it just goes. Great.
It's like, you want an internet connection? Too bad.
Apparently, 6 people might be the limit, man.
Maybe.
10 might be a stretch.
Poor Danny. Thanks, man. I can edit it to get a Santa hat. Are you still talking about the picture of me?
Always.
Oh well.
No.
If it goes again, possibly. I'll come back on, and then maybe I'll call it after that, just because clearly my internet's not working, and I don't want you guys to have to sort of like constantly be seeing me popping up and doing weird faces all night.
Amy keeps taking pictures.
It's funny. It's funny.
It'll be a blooper.
You're just getting revenge for all the facial fang screenshots.
Oh, that could just be an episode.
We know your game.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the stream, how many times Danny's going to freeze?
It's a new game.
Oh, no, he's good.
Who wants to guess how long it'll be?
You came for fun
Take
and
a shot every
games.
time Danny
got them.
If I just stay in a good position for the rest of this.
If we ever do like a game night, we have a drinking stream or whatever, we're gonna take a shot every time Danny freezes.
Every time he freezes.
Smashed
It
in the
better
first
not
20
happen
minutes.
from next week, buddy, when I actually got real Wi-Fi. The fact that I've hotspotted for a month and a half, and it's done good. Like I'm on a 3 network, so
whose hotspot have you been stealing?
it's mine. So it's my phone's hotspot, and it's working. But then, yeah. And then you guys go quiet, and I'm not sure if I've frozen again. At least we get to laugh. And that's half the battle.
Indeed.
You better play mind games on Danny now.
I'll just go silent every now and then.
Blank, turn off our cameras.
Scanner's the mysterious one.
Everyone's going to be buggering off in a minute. They'll be like, what is this stream, man?
We've missed all these random messes from Danny.
Oh, well, I've missed everybody, to
I
be
have
honest.
missed these streams, though. I can't wait for that.
Oh, yes.
It's such a long way away, January, for the seas. It's not that long away, but it feels like it is. And it's March, isn't it? Probably March.
It feels like it's been dragging on.
It's really not that far away. And then you've got the BTS lectures in March.
Yes. Are you going?
Yes. Yeah, because I haven't actually been to them where you can have the sit down meal and then the lectures. But last year when they did it using Skype, didn't they? Yeah. And it was I loved it. Absolutely
wasn't
loved it. Yeah, I loved like listening to Ben Kennedy when he was like doing the anatomy and everything of the tarantula. I was like, this is right up my street.
He's fantastic as Benjamin.
He's amazing. Yeah, he's such a nice guy, and so I would definitely be going to the lectures.
He was my first guest on when I first hosted AKAC.
Oh, really?
He was my first guest, was Benjamin Kennedy, to talk in veterinary.
No way. See, then, Danny, we maybe need to get Ben up on the show.
Yeah, between me and Lee, we've got some connection, dude. We're gonna get some guests, man. Yeah, we're gonna get some guests. Awesome. I want to be the first one to get Andrew Smith in a stream.
Can't wait for it.
Yes. And guys,
but if you think about it, when you was doing the Saturday nights, I wouldn't come up on the live, and now I don't know what changed. Now I will.
Now you've got confidence. That's what it is.
I think it's because it was strange.
I was nervous, very nervous. I was nervous for this one, and I was nervous for the one with Amy the other day.
I was dead nervous on Wednesday because I haven't done it in such a long time. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing.
Amy, yes, you did. You was on Lads Night.
Yeah, no, it's different when you're hosting it yourself, though. It's totally different. Okay. So when you're joining on somebody else's stream, but when
I learned that today.
When it's on your channel, there's a lot more pressure, to get it right, and try and get it right.
I was like that for the first Invert show, though, when we the Western this year, and trying to sell to people. I was legitimately like bumbling my words, and Kirsty, my missus, turned around to me. She's like, "These are your cards, Danny. You know what they're about. Why are you struggling?" I don't know. She's a natural at it. She was just like, "Guys and girls, come and buy these cards. These are amazing. Everyone get the t-shirts." And I'm like, "Oh my God."
Danny just said like, There's a t-shirt, a beanie.
So yeah, I have
your head warm. That's why you should buy the beanie.
To be fair, that would be a sales tactic. Just creep up on people and just like beanie. I'll buy that. Beanie. Oh, all right.
Beanie.
Beanie and cards. That's my new beanie, by the way.
It's like your plan. It's like your plan starter for the ants. It's like slipping in people's bags.
Jaden!
Yeah, no, exactly.
Hi, Jaden.
Jaden's here.
Beanie. Oh, Jaden.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, so it's
the Grinch himself.
Easy doing good. And I think you've come on miles. Like the fact that you're just joining us on stream now and chatting away and stuff. It's good.
I like your new beanie, by the way, Danny.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
bought a beanie from a band, and I really like the colour, but Kirsty says it looks like a bin man hat.
Go on then.
I think keep a card on this colour.
No, I don't.
You don't either.
I do.
I
What's
think
on it?
Jaden.
Yeah.
I think Jaden would be kidnapping them all.
God, it's hard to see things in reverse.
It's really hard.
I think Jaden would kidnap them all because they're green.
You wouldn't know if his hat's on or off, though, right?
Yeah, with Jaden.
I mean,
you
if Jaden
would.
doesn't want to retie his hair, he can just wear the hat.
Well, there's actually a really old keeper
Doesn't
card
wanna retie
video
his
of
hair,
Jaden
constantly
doing a review for the starter pack.
wear the
And
beanie.
he's got black hair and stuff, and he's got his green screen on, and he's trying to show all the cards and stuff, and he's just blending in with the green screen.
Primo Jaden.
Jeremy's now got a beanie
He's
on.
got his adult colours now.
Yeah, he's got. That's what we were literally saying on Wednesday, Scarno. It's like it's Jaden dyeing his hair is like literally post-mature male. It's like a Zenestis male, all bright and colourful.
We love you, Jaden, man. Like we've all missed you, and
Oh yes.
yeah.
Jaden should try and do a catch up on his channel or something live because he's always with Craig now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jaden, obviously, as well, people, if you don't already know, Jaden does have a new channel. So his old one is Mr. Grindler's Journey, and his new one is Mr. Grindler's Creatures. So if you haven't already gone and subscribed to the new Mr. Grindler's Creatures, then you need to, because that's where his content is coming from. So if you think he's gone silent and he's disappeared, it's not. He is still there on YouTube. It's just a different channel. So make sure you go over and subscribe to that.
I'm going to just put the link in as well.
Yeah.
Good idea, Danny.
100%.
I see all the time, and I'm like, oh, there's so many people
Outboard footage.
missing out. All of his old subscribers, they're just probably thinking, oh, he doesn't upload anymore. It's like, no, he's got a new channel. Go and subscribe to that one.
It's like Bugman Sam as well. Bug Realm.
And Sam is the same.
Sam
Yeah.
also has another channel. Both of them sort of got a little bit victimized. I'm going to say it's victimized because they were not the only ones who did this, and they were the only ones who kind of got punished for it.
There was a couple of other channels as well. There was a couple of channels that weren't like within the YouTube partnership program. So because obviously what happened was that the monetization and all of that stopped and would never happen again. But obviously for the ones that weren't already monetized, they're just never going to be able to. And it was, it sucks because all we were doing was something really nice for this guy. It's not your fault.
I felt awful. No, I felt awful about it.
No.
But you know when you've got like one part of your brain being like, this isn't your fault, but the other part like, could be.
I felt awful too.
Chat discussing it, and we were like, we'll do this and we'll do that. And then it all, I mean, I didn't really get any more involved, and I didn't really this is my channel. I got 210 subscribers. You know, it's just for live streaming. I don't really do content like you guys all do. And yeah, no, I remember them saying, like, he's going to love this, he's going to love this. And then it all, I think YouTube took it too far, and they must have just seen it and gone, oh no. But it's all trailers with horror movies on.
What the hell is happening here?
I actually think what happened is some of the loyal, dedicated subscribers of the channels that got this demonetization, they actually reported the video because we did play along with that we'd all been hacked when actually we hadn't been. But we were trying to just do something funny, pull a prank. And I do think that, loyal subscribers are like, oh, we need to help, and reported it. And I don't have that now. I do have loyal subscribers, but it didn't happen with me, you see. Like I don't understand why. It was just certain channels and not everybody. It didn't make sense.
Didn't some get just banned?
Yeah, like it must have just been
like
subscribers for the channels.
You want to say that again? I didn't hear what you said.
Jeremy's froze now.
Oh, no, he's not. He's not.
No, I'm good.
He's back.
I thought it was me.
I'm just sitting still.
Yeah, I thought that was me again.
See, people think he's gone. Yeah, Jaden. I kind of get that impression that people might have thought you just disappeared if they didn't watch your video that explained what had happened and what you were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure people know that Jaden's got a different channel under the same name.
In many ways,
You'll
though,
get back up to those numbers eventually, Jaden.
In many ways,
He will,
this
he will.
sort of highlights who your fans are, because just because someone's got a million subscribers does not mean for 1 second they get a million views on every video by that million subscribers. It just doesn't. Like, you see a lot of big YouTubers and stuff. They don't get every single subscriber watching everything they do. So, if anything, the people who have definitely resubscribed are your fans, your proper fans, and that's concentrated into like a much more valued group of people rather than 6,000 other people who we don't really watch much more. They just click subscribe once. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I'm going to head off, I think, because I've got stuff. I don't think somebody next door's in bed.
That was a cool video.
Diana, it's been lovely having you. Thank you for joining us on the pilot of the Great British Invert Show.
No, I'll definitely do it again, and we'll try not to crash Danny's internet.
No, it's my phone being funny, and there's still a possibility it'll happen again before it ends. So who knows?
Okay, and I will see you all soon.
Bye, Diana.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll message you, Danny, about the badges.
See you
at some
later.
point this next week.
They are here for her. They are.
All right then. See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Nice seeing old faces, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is.
Reminds me of the old days.
Oh, the good old days.
The old days. Yeah. They'll be back. We'll just do this where we'll bring people on and we'll chat to you. And I am going to basically next week sit down and message a lot of different people and try and build up each week. Like I said, we're going to have a special guest and stuff like that. I mean, between me and Amy and Jeremy, we'll bring some cool people on. So
Yeah.
who knows? We might even see Billy Bob at some point. That's not been discussed whatsoever. I don't think.
It hasn't, but it would be pretty cool.
That was dicey, though.
Yeah. Little.
Well, you just got to go on there and like just keep spamming your own comments. Just be like, no, come over here, come to this channel.
Yeah, put a pinned comment on every one of your old videos, like every single one, with a link to the new channel.
That's solid chat.
Just be like, guys, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Check out my new channel.
Yeah, you should do.
See more.
Check me out here.
I want to see more of Craig's stuff as well. Like, you know, you guys are now living together and stuff, so it'd be kind of cool to do a bit more like you guys doing some more collaboration stuff as well, because I think everyone loves the chemistry you guys have got on screen. Is funny. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Was it? Nah, he's tattooing Errol the pig.
Oh, he'd be laughing his head off if he saw this.
He would. Actually.
You can, Chaz, if you want, yeah. Yeah, so just if you've let me just chat about this, because I'm not going to hit this target today as much as I'd like to. I think it's going to take a little bit more. I mean, I've already raised a fantastic amount of money on this, more so than I thought I would without the help of YouTubers. I know I've had Ebbs and I've had Bethany Spiders as well, and both of them great people and they've got good followings and stuff. So I definitely saw an influx on on this, but when you get the likes of like Tarantula Cat going, "Hey guys, sponsor this," you'll just get like 10 of her most like loyal fans will be like, "Okay, we will," and they'll go and sponsor whatever she says. Same with Richard as well. If Richard says, "Guys, this is really cool, and you should check this out," they're gonna be like, "Okay, we'll go check it out," because that's that. Some people only watch a few channels. Because I always find I'm shocked when people go, "Oh, I've never heard of Pet Rock and Roll. I've never heard of Ska," and I'm like,
No,
how?
yeah.
The latter one makes sense.
But then, you're talking like 100,000 subscribers is a lot of people. But as I said before, not all of those people are going to watch everything you do. So
it's gotta do. You just need to edit your videos, man. Come on.
No, I know. I know. So I just got it.
Yeah.
Got a killer brachus. Look at her. Look at the size of her.
That is huge.
That is ridiculous.
That is
very
awesome.
cool.
I don't know where the camera is there.
Well
Done a
done.
good
She's
job.
still got some growing to do, or is she mature now?
Oh, she's big. Like, she isn't mature. She's the big one as well. Like, I don't know why she's. Oh, let me see if I can get. Oh, there.
Awesome.
Can I flip the camera, or do I have to do it frontward facing? Oh no,
Nope.
that did wrong. Nope.
I think you have to go to like options or something.
Oh, really? That's
The three little dots, and then yeah, it's a bit tricky, but.
Oh, why? Oh, this is. Oh no.
2 seconds.
My brother
That
bought
one?
me a
Nope.
Wahiti, and he went to the pet shop and he went,
Yes.
"You guys know my brother Danny, right?" And they're like, "We know Danny." Like, "I want to get him a spider for his birthday," and they're like, "Oh, take him this one." And I'd already looked at it and went, "I don't want that teleporting. Don't want that thing. That's scary." And yeah, he came back with it, and then I got a message off the pet shop guy going, "Haha." Like, dude. But yeah, my Wahine is beautiful now, and
Can't get particularly much closer. It doesn't look too big on, but oh, hello. But that's her coming in there.
She's beautiful.
I'm literally about 5 centimeters away from her. This doesn't do her any justice at all.
No.
This is like a 33-liter rub. Can I get my hand alongside? That's oh, good lord! Like, this is all webbed. Like, that's mad. I do not want to annoy her.
No, don't annoy her.
Yeah, she's like webbed up hugely, all up in there.
That's.
I think for me, my Wahine's been the best webber of all my spiders, easily.
Absolutely wonderful. But then, hang on. Going off of annoying killer brachis.
I have 6.
Why?
Wahine. What's that?
Look,
No?
that's where my Fimbriatus has webbed up.
No way.
Had a beautiful hide made, started life in there, and then decided, oh no, I'm going to go down here. And it's webbed up the door. I can't open this anymore.
I choose this spot.
Absolutely. I put so much substrate up at the back. I was like, you can dig down, all will be good. And that's like, no, I want here.
Some people want to be at the front.
I was sitting in my corner.
Love her, but
Oh,
annoying.
there it is.
Was the front seat.
Is this a sling?
I've got 6 of them.
Were these Jadens?
Ooh.
Yep. We've got 6
He's
of
got
the
about
angry
30 left or something.
little runabouts.
Oh yes.
There. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. Well, I don't think you can see, but they're all on here
Ooh,
anyway
Sonny,
at the
hello.
top here.
Ugh.
Yeah, you can't see, can you? Yeah, there. There they all are. They're pretty.
How's your Vietnam violet doing?
I got one.
Ooh, yeah, okay. It's doing fine. It's webbed up loads, and
Yeah.
I think it's going to molt because it's kind of not eating. So
Two
Yeah.
two of the 3 of mine have molted, and one of them I think has molted or has lost a leg. So there's a leg out of the front, and I'm like, you've molted. But I'm guessing just absolutely trashed the molt. So most likely 2 males and a female. But that's just running off the fact that he's destroyed his molt, and that's just a male thing.
Yeah. kind of tough, isn't it? Really, is how much you can do when you do that.
Yeah.
Jaden, I would like one if you've got any spare.
Oh, is Jaden giving away killer brackets?
I can't be picking up spiders until I actually pick my spiders up. So
yeah,
I'm going to get. I'm getting 12 or 15. I'm getting 15 back on the 12th. I keep getting things mixed up. We get about 15 back on the 12th. They're all at Troy's Flawless Fangs, as people may know him. He basically babysat my entire collection. Every invert I owned, he took in and has looked after them. So I had to take them across the Pennines, and it was quite funny. We got to the bottom of the Pennines, and it was sunny. We got halfway up the Pennines, and it snowed. And I'm looking at the back of the car, going, "We have got a lot of tarantulas in here. If we crash now, this is making national news." And then we got to the top, and it was sunny again. I was like, "Oh, thank God!" We went down; it was all beautiful, straight into Nottingham. And then, so on the 12th, bless my mother, she's volunteered herself again to help me bring them over. So we're going getting them, and then the shelving unit that side over there, which is a mess at the moment. Some hats on top. That's basically going to be where my spider's going to live at the moment, and then hopefully going to get some more after that. Got to convert my entire cellar before I can get my whole collection back. And everyone knows that's a lot of work.
Oh yes,
it'll be worthwhile though. I mean, I've got some beautiful female pokies. Like I want to maybe look at doing some breeding projects in the future as well for the first time. We could do Danny's first tarantula breeding live on one of these shows or something like that, and then we can all be like, "Look at him flopping about." Ah!
Please say you're talking about the spiders.
What? Spiders?
Completely different show.
Go away.
So I was talking about spiders, of course. So oh my God, my pledges all went down.
But the OnlyFans went up.
Only down.
There's any kids in the chat be like, "This is what happens when mummy spider and daddy spider love each other very much." She ends up eating the male. I was like, "Yeah, mummy loved him a bit too much."
Have you ever seen the male eat the female?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen it. I've heard of it.
No. I've heard of
It was only recently I heard of it.
The males can be quite aggressive.
Which species?
Which bite you got?
Jeremy, which species? Sorry, mate.
Oh, the Theraphosa. I heard that like the sturmy. Yeah, the Theraphosa, so like the blondie, sturmy. I've heard the males can be quite aggressive, and I've heard that like some males will literally bite down on the female.
Wow.
I don't know where I saw it. It was on. I think it was on Facebook. I saw one female. She had like her eye punctured, like the fang punctured, but she didn't die. She survived it. She molted out through it. Now she's just got like this little weird indent on her carapace, near like where her eyes are.
Yeah.
Like
I see.
Which I find pretty cool. But yeah, I've never seen that on Facebook. If I ever see that again, I'll
I thought I found it then, but it's not that one.
I'd sub to Only Dance.
I think one of my favorite things though is seeing females and male tarantulas living in the same enclosure for a while. Like I love that sort of like, they've done the sort of the dance and stuff, and then she's like, "You know what? Come and move in for a bit," and he'll go in there for like a week. Like pokies apparently are quite well known to sort of almost cohabitate for a little tiny bit. Like it's not an immediate sort of like in out. No, like me. It's different. It's the little bit.
Sleep over time.
Thought that'd make you laugh, Chris.
The small things.
Yeah, you can crash at my place for a couple of days. Why not?
It's like Mario.
Come on, mate, it's been a week. Get out.
It was at Bristol Zoo that when they were trying to breed Metallicas, and one of their males just ran out of his enclosure, ran into a female enclosure, knocked her down into her cork tube. And they're like, "Oh shit, where's he gone? What's going to happen?" They've done the visit and then ran back out and ran back straight back into his enclosure, and they were just stood there like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
That was not the plan, but there we go. Unfortunately, she molted out, and it was like,
happens though. Happens.
Yeah, I think they were hoping to start a European stud book for the zoos.
See, I think a lot of the zoos out there try, but I don't think there's any really good sort of national programs or anything for spider breeding yet. It'd be nice to sort of
one.
Is that yours?
No. I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not part of it. I don't have the facilities. It's for the Hogner Ingens, the Desertas wall spider,
right?
Which is one of the most endangered spiders in the world.
Oh yeah, those ones.
How do they know that it's endangered?
The one's from Portugal, right?
They're from Desertas Grande. This is like a little island off Madeira. So yeah, sort of near Portugal.
Right. Okay. So it's off an island then.
It's on an island. Its habitat is basically decreasing all the time.
Yeah.
Because of grass.
Because of grass?
Yeah, mainly because of grass.
Wow.
Is an invasive grass.
Okay. Well, I mean,
habitat of the spider. So there's like only like maybe like 100 or so left in the wild.
That's nuts. I was saying to Gar.
I remember seeing the live stream for it. They were beautiful.
Oh, they're fantastic. They're huge as well. Because they're the largest wall spider.
Yeah, especially for a hogner.
Right.
Especially for a
They're
hogner.
absolutely massive. They have a lot of babies. So,
is that the? I saw this the other day. Is this rare snail the one that's like this big? Absolutely tiny little thing.
Yes, friends of mine at Chester they're the first in the world to breed it.
Was it? You might have been your post that I saw it on then, yeah.
Yeah, I shared there's
yeah, I think I saw it, yeah.
So yeah. The Desertas project's a big project going on between Bristol and Chester Zoo. No one else has these snails in the world at all.
I remember back in the day, Chester Zoo used to have in their exotic sort of area. You'd walk around, and I think there was a big fire, wasn't there? So that's why it's all changed.
In the monsoon forest.
Yeah, so you'd actually go into it was almost like a narrow sort of like alley that you'd walk through around the back of, and they'd have all the tanks built in. And I was mildly disappointed by the lack of tarantulas and spiders at Chester Zoo on show, because don't think I saw more than one. And considering I know some people who are probably on this chat who've got like 100 different species, it's nuts to think zoos don't have that sort of same level of species count, because if we can have them, then surely the zoos could do it as well. But do you think it's just resources?
It's resources. It's sometimes funding.
As well.
Because I run the reptile and inverts side of things.
Yeah.
We're one of the few zoos with a bug house in the country.
That's awesome.
And even then, it's far from perfect. It's getting the, saying I need this for this bug. And what? Why does it cost that much money just for the? And that's the thing I know. Well, Chester are really disappointed. The keepers there, when Monsoon Forest was first built, they were like, "Oh, we can have these inverts, we can have this sort of thing." And then they were told, "Right, you can have 6 enclosures." And they're like, "What?"
Wow.
Sort of they're like, "Well, we can do this." They've got far more behind the scenes than what there is on display. And so, a lot of it's resources. A lot of it now as well. In terms of for Chester and Bristol and stuff, they want to do stuff that no one else has.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
It's more now looking at what's really, really endangered, what has no one yet worked with.
Yeah.
Can we do it? Kind of thing.
like I said, I was talking to Gar on Amy's stream the other night, and one of the things we were talking about were the Pulsotherias, the smithy. And they did I remember reading a survey where they'd done a survey and they found, I'm sure it was about 15 of them in the wild, and that's all they could find. Because the smithies in the wild are like super, super, super hard to find.
Yeah.
I know some of the other species are as well, like Hanuma villasumica, and well, Andrew only discovered that, didn't he, like 20 years ago? And then P. metallica obviously has come back from the brink in here. Sorry, I thought Diana said my internet crashed again. Then I'm like, damn it!
No, not again.
It's not done it again.
I was making a point, man.
I'm still waiting. I'm still
Oh my
waiting.
God, you are waiting. I need to put the best face for it. By the time it happens, it's too late. I can't change my. So yeah, no, just seeing what they were saying about like these species not doing very well in end of the day, like places like Madagascar. I know they're not from Madagascar, but Madagascar's got like what 10% of its
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Stuff like that. The eastern Nat probably like all being chopped down, as is Sri Lanka and everything else. And it's almost like how can the UK turn around and tell anybody not to cut down their forests and stuff when we've decimated our entire wildlife?
True.
Usually.
So it's very important that I think the hobbyists take the lead, because without us, a lot of these species wouldn't make it, which is.
It's true though. It's like the same thing. It's like with the whole Brazil thing. It's like, oh yeah, we're not allowed to. Not you guys export these animals because we want to keep them here and blah blah blah. But then they're cutting down 2 football pitches worth of the Amazon every day. So it's like,
and that could be enough to be one entire species, entire area gone.
Yeah. Just an entire area, just a habitat, just gone.
I apologise for yawning, by the way.
You've had a long day.
Oh, that's all good.
And I mean, like for some species, just chopping down one tree, that can be that species gone.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Isn't that how they found the T. Celedonia? By chopping trees
and
down?
Then we just would never know.
They noticed it.
Might be. I'm not sure on that one.
I'm sure I've watched some documentary thing about it. I can't remember who did it. Was it not Bugpedia? Invertopedia. Is that what they're called? The guys on YouTube do that. They're on more location sort of based videos. And let's see if I find it. They basically found the T. Celedonia, but they found it on a felled tree, essentially. Have a look. I found it again. Nope.
Oh yeah, glorified pet rocks. I read that post as well.
I saw that recently. Yeah.
Apparently, they had like a bunch of egg sacs as well. A scorpion that was carrying babies and some other stuff as well.
All sorts in there.
And then what they do is they take them off them and have them killed.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Rarely do those animals go on any further.
It's
such
once they're confiscated, it's most likely they'll be destroyed.
Wasn't it Tom Patterson who got in a lot of trouble with the T. Celedonia as well? Because I think they were
He had a legal case with it, right?
Hmm?
He had a legal case with it, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I don't know if it's fully over yet, but I know that he had a really obviously a solid case and stuff, because anybody who's not thick will be able to look at the situation and be like, right, well, we see what you've done there. The Brazilian government are arguing because they've not made any money off it, so
it's 100% the reason why. It's 100%
take them and just don't tell anybody.
Just don't sell them, keep them for yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's what they've done in America now, isn't it? You can't trade across state lines certain species.
Yeah, the 5 pokies.
Yeah. I know Alex from Tarantula Haven is leading the way in breeding Subfusca Highland because he's one of the only folk in his state that has it.
Yeah,
which is crazy. So in the end, he might just end up getting hybridized, but with other pokies.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how
It
America is like so isolated. Like here, mature males, we could just easily pass them through Royal Mail, but there it's just like, you have a mature male, yeah, you'll have to pay me like $300 to ship it to you.
Big place though, America, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. I could never imagine it.
I can't either, buddy. I can't either. And actually, when I went to New York, I went to stay at a friend's house, and he lived north of Poughkeepsie, in a place called Kingston. And Kingston to New York, if you look on the map, about 2 or 3 hours away. You've not made a dent in the New York state, because Buffalo is right at the top and on the left, right near the Great Lakes, and then you've got Poughkeepsie and Kingston down here, and then New York City down here as we know it, and then obviously Jersey next to it, or New Jersey next to it. Well, like I said, that 3-hour drive felt like forever, and I'm looking at the map, and I'm like, we've not made a dent in this country.
You barely moved.
You travel 3 hours in the UK. You're going from Manchester to Birmingham. That's halfway across the country, nearly.
Yeah.
So
you can cross it in a day.
It's ridiculous.
I imagine you'd have to I don't know, fly them over or something to get them.
Get them sent on an airplane.
Well, wasn't it Angel, Tarantula Arc, who had to go and who went and met Widget? She went from, I think it was Widget and Jeannie she met up with to give like her collection to, essentially. But I think she went from like Arizona all the way up to to Nevada, which was like a 10-hour drive for him or something like that. I can't fully remember the story, but it was kind of crazy. There you go. Half of California is just 9 hours. So
wow, it's crazy to think how big it is, though.
Really is.
How far into Europe could we drive in 9 hours?
If the ferry was there,
yeah. If all of the timings were perfect, so you got on the ferry, straight on, straight off type.
Well, it's 7 hours to Bristol from Manchester if you drive sort of slowly-ish.
See, I'm on the south, so from Wiltshire straight through to Canterbury, so that bit, I can do that in about 3.5. So for me, width-wise, the country is nothing.
Yeah,
and that's what I compare everything to. That you can go from one end of the country to the other in not much, up and down a bit more. But
yeah, no, it's crazy. I think in the because I usually from traveling, if it's not for the shows now, it's for the for gigs and stuff like that. And we drove to the Netherlands, but not just the bottom of the Netherlands. It was at the top of the Netherlands.
Yeah, proper of, yeah.
So we ended up it probably took about 16 hours to get there, mate. It was daft. So it's fairly big.
Still, yeah.
If we'd have carried it, if we'd have fully driven, it would have been 16. I think we stopped, stayed somewhere.
Yeah.
But still good fun. Still good fun. So Chaz has gone and Amy's disappeared.
Ooh.
Amy's there. Hey.
I know. I was having to reply to a couple of important messages, and I didn't want to look rude, like I was sitting there ignoring everything. So I'm still listening. I'm just multitasking. Yeah, I'm just researching. Yeah,
getting some questions ready for next week. That's all you can say.
That's what I'm doing.
Please, someone's getting stuff ready for next week.
Think smart.
That's why you're here, Jeremy.
Yeah. We've got the smart one.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I think it's 10:05. I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay,
I'm tired.
Past my bedtime.
I've got some stuff to do, especially with this Kickstarter stuff. And I should really get planning the next show, right?
Yes.
Have a real plan for it.
next week at 8, can you give any kind of sneak peek as to what it will be about, or what you're covering, or do you know?
Okay, well, I can give a little sneak peek. It's going to be about inverts.
Whoa!
Are there going to be any vertebrates?
Mind blown.
Just
No. I mean, I can't really give much away because I don't really have much. But I'm going to build the whole thing based on what everyone said, because I can come up with an idea for all this stuff, and then no one likes it, and then it would have been like, well, this way. We've done a little bit of a consultation. We've chatted to the people who are probably going to be watching. So yeah, I think we're gonna play some games, and I think on my list it says Centipede, so I think we're going to do Centipedes first.
I've
got a few I can show off.
Well, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll definitely talk, Jeremy, about what we can do with them and stuff. I think it'd be
I'm pretty
very cool.
I think apart from like 2 or 3 in my collection, I have not shown any of them on my channel yet. So you're first for some people.
Exclusive then.
Exclusive stuff just for the stream.
Whoosh. That's what I like.
Do you know what? Sorry, I was bailing. Are we pulling Amy into the stream?
Oh.
She.
Hi, Amy. I'm sorry about
that. She was sitting in the back like, oh, okay.
You know why? I've just scrolled down and then seen her backstage, but because she's like on the next kind of page, so it's like there's nobody else there. But yeah, bring her on for just 5. I mean, come on.
Amy!
Hey! No!
Yes, you are. Amazing. Amy, you are absolutely a legend as well. Like you've the orders and stuff and the support you've given to Keeper Cards. You are a top fan. Like I swear, if I could give a top fan badge out right now, you'd be getting one.
She's awesome.
Thanks.
It's always cool when me and Amy are in the chat on a premiere together, because like we're both there and it's hi Amy, hi Amy, hi Amy. It's like everybody's saying Amy, Amy, Amy. Love it.
It's a very cool
like what me or Amy?
Hi Amy's from now on.
Yeah, it's the best name ever.
It's amazing.
It is. It is.
Do you still use your hashtag amazing?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. No, I try not to say it too much in videos now, because I'm really conscious of how much I say it. And so then instead I was saying absolutely too much. It was like rewatching like stop saying absolutely. I edit my videos and then literally I go, why have you said it again? And then I try and cut it out. So instead of it going absolutely amazing, it goes amazing.
Amazing.
Just have just to cut the bit out and just have like a really poor voice note, a really low quality voice note, just say amazing. There
really was. There was one video where I said it so much that I actually considered putting at the beginning count how many times I say it, and then doing like a tally, as I kept saying it, because I was like, oh, you say it too much, girl. Like,
one day.
Again, another great drinking game. Every time Amy says amazing, take a shot.
This is it.
So far, every time, it's absolutely anyway. It's not amazing, is it? Absolutely. And then every time I freeze, then we need to think of one for Jeremy.
Ooh.
Your time will come, mate. Your time will come, honestly.
What do I say a lot?
Just think, guys.
We'll find something.
You say guys a lot.
Guys.
All right, guys. Yeah.
I do. I go every time I transition to club, like it's either all right, guys, or so guys. I need to think of something else to say.
It's so hard. It's so hard not to. You do. I did. Yes, I did. I did. I did do it once, and I think I said it like 11 odd times or something. It was crazy.
13.
That's 13.
I'll see. There we go.
I don't even remember.
Don't try to do it down.
I say it too much. Say it way too much. Even my dad will go. Will like almost take the mic and be like, "Isn't that amazing?" Just like, shut up.
Stop it.
I sometimes try and say a point and then my mind blanks.
Acid
And then I
one.
have to come up with a new point that sounds kind of like what I was going to say, but it was absolutely nothing to do with what I was going to say. That happened before. I was talking about breeding spiders and I was like, oh, shit. It's after 8 o'clock. It's fine. we can kind of swear a little.
I don't have badges, Chaz. I've never made badges. I did look into them once, but they're quite expensive to have them made.
I think you mean the. Do you not get a badge on your name?
On a Facebook page, or not on YouTube. You do get a symbol after your name if you're a channel member. And on my Facebook page, I think it kind of brings up and says, "Oh, so and so is a top fan. Do you want to give him a badge?" And I'll just go, yeah. My dad got one. Even my dad got one. My dad actually rang me and was like, "What's all this then? Am I a top fan? Am I? What's that?" Oh yeah.
Greg, I ramble, dude. All the time. Like I try not to.
We all do it.
Yeah.
I actually
everyone does it.
Yeah, like if you watched my outtakes, I don't show my outtakes very often, but you'll hear me saying, "Oh, for God's sake, just shut up, will you?" I literally talk to myself.
It's all like intros and outros sort of thing because I don't script.
It's like times I'll just like try to record a certain bit.
I think it's very cool watching if you go back to everybody's first videos and watch like the most latest video and then watch the very first video again.
He is so robotic.
He is.
I thought he was like a cotton gangster as well. Didn't want to say it
though. He is a cotton gangster.
That's awesome.
My dad's my hero.
So yeah, no, it's just see, I've lost my point now. It's gone again. Drink.
Shot.
Oh no, I'm behaving. Till after Christmas. No more drinking for me. Got to get this keeper card stuff done professionally, and then I can have a drink. I'll celebrate.
I've got to go. Just came on to say hello.
Oh, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining.
That's all good.
Hopefully we'll see you next time.
We do want to have. I want an audience. I want a live audience. So at least 3 or 4 of these boxes are going to be audience.
Audience.
So, that's something I can tell you.
How do I leave?
There you go.
How
just
do
like
I
that.
leave? You're stuck in forever. You don't leave. There's no option to leave.
I'll have a look for you.
You can never leave.
Chaz, I'll have a look. I'll sort it out. Don't worry. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't tell you how long somebody's been a member. You just have to wait. I've got to figure it out, which is kind of a bit difficult sometimes. But I'll have a look. Leave it with me and I'll sort it out.
No, she'll look after you, buddy.
I'll look after you. No worries.
So yeah, obviously I don't have any of the super fan any of the kind of membership stuff like Amy does, but I don't know if Jeremy's got it on his channel either. It's just a matter of time, buddy. But if you haven't already, please consider going and signing to Amy's channel as well. She's got some awesome membership packages, and if you want to go just backstage for a little bit, that's the path right there. You know, you get to come and like ask us stuff and stuff we might not want to say live. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to remember the stuff that I'm not supposed to say live.
Yeah. You are my super fan, Chaz. You are.
Happens in the backstage.
I know. I said that. Like Midgard's saying, "Oh, bye everybody. I've got to go," and I'm like, "Where, Midgard? Where
came
was
and
you
went.
hiding?"
He was watching. We did mention him a couple of times. Maybe you appeared because of that.
Yeah.
He's just in the corner, just.
It's like the Candyman.
Oh, acid. You didn't really remember. I haven't really had channel membership that long. Oh my days.
That's awesome.
You're
though,
amazing,
dude.
Time
dude.
flies by, eh?
You've got
Thank you
incredible
so much.
like content and stuff, and I think all of yous do actually. Like I've watched all of your stuff, and I need to kind of get on it, but I don't want to I don't want to cramp anybody's style, you know. Like Dart don't want to appreciate me coming up there and like taking over his spot or anything. So I just had to I'll just do the streaming stuff and make cards instead. Richard, on the other hand, I mean, I should go out there and crush him.
Richard 2.0.
Hey now, he's Danny 2.0.
He stole.
Yeah.
My style.
Yeah, he did. It was quite interesting, our podcast last year, though. It was quite fun talking to him, and I think Richard should proxy for me, man. Oof.
Well, he dressed up as Halloween. I was like, oh, I'm the Tarantula Collective.
So Acid Splash is no longer on our channel anymore. I'm just kidding.
All right, where's the ban button?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, man. So anyway, guys,
just delete every comment.
I think I am going to call it now, and there's nobody else snuck on. We're okay. I would love to see you, Chris and Phil, next week for sure. If you're around on the Friday, please come back and join us. I'm going to play some games, and I will actually have some. This was just really, like I said, just a bit of a consultation. Now I know what we all kind of want and stuff. We're going to do something really, really fun.
Awesome stuff. Can I end the stream for you by playing your intro as your outro?
Oh, please do.
Yeah, it will be fun. You say when, and I'll just hit the button. See you later, guys. Hopefully we'll see you next Friday. Don't forget to join.
See you next Friday.
You do the down and outro.
The what? Bye.
Bye.